It is my pleasure to introduce Jen Duplain. Jen Duplain serves as CAO and president of the Duplain Global Enterprises Incorporation, a global public relations and special events company that works primarily in DC diplomatic communities.
How do you? Thank you. Welcome, 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 everybody. It's so great to see all of you. Thank you for coming for today. It really is special. This is a world premiere, and it's dedicated to Sheila Switzer and the AAFSW, and in collaboration with the Washington Educational and Cultural Attaché Association. A brief background on him. He is, I refer to him as my world-renowned violinist, performer, soloist, composer, and arranger. You ready? His musical education began at 5. Isn't that true? When you read about Mozart or any of the greats, they start very early. So he was 5 years old, and at the age of 10, he entered a special music school under the Moscow Conservatory. And the Tchaikovsky School is considered one of the best music schools in the world. After graduating from the conservatory, he played in one of the top Ukrainian symphonies for several years and served as the concert master of the North Pole Navy Band in Russia. In presenting the world premiere of Music Around the World, join me in welcoming the one and only Raphael Javido. Raphael. We love you.
It's my pleasure to host this portion of today's program. We have 5 wonderful speakers from different parts of the world, which include Eastern Europe, the Caribbean, South America, and Africa. I will briefly introduce each speaker and invite them to come to the microphone and speak for 5 minutes. At the conclusion of this part of the program, we will have one final musical performance by Raphael Jabadov, and then Sheila will conclude the program.
Notwithstanding, this traditional form of music has been going on until in the 1960s. In the 1960s was when Gambian music started transforming. It started being modernized. It started changing. This was with the advent of the guitar and the keyboards, started coming into the Gambian music in the 1960s. So you have the Gelawa, the Super Eagles. So this set of band, this band, they were playing in the Gambia, very popular, very famous in 1960s. So from 1960s downwards, the music in the Gambia started, being modernized with the keyboard and also the playing of guitar.
Yet, despite the challenges we have faced, the adoption of Christianity in the 4th century marked a significant stage of social, political, and cultural development for our country. We have constantly fought for our independence and faith, which has made us stronger and resilient. Music and theater have always been an integral part of Georgia's ancient traditions and constant fight for freedom and independence. Our festivals, such as Berik Aoba, Keenoba, have ancient roots. Berik Aoba is a pagan ritual that celebrates fertility and rebirth.
ქართული კინოს ასლიანი ისტორიის განმავლობაში არაერთი გამორჩეული ფილმი შექმნილა და მათ შესახებ ჩვენც არაერთხელ გვისაუბრია. ხოლო დღევანდელ ეპიზოდში გვინდა შემოგთავაზოთ ჩვენი აზრით 5 საუკეთესო ქართული მოკლე მეტრაჟიანი ფილმი. დავიწყეთ. სერენადა. ქართველი კლასიკოსის რევაზ გაბრიაძის სცენარზე შექმნილი ფილმი სასიყვარულო სამკუთხედის შესახებ გვიამბობს. ორი მამაკაცი. ერთი ფიზიკურად ძლიერი, ხოლო მეორე სუსტი.
That have been preserved and cross-pollinated by generations of migrants from all over the world, all in one twin island republic. This makes Trinidad and Tobago abuzz with artistic and cultural music, dance, theater, drama, fashion, literature, and much more. The Little Carib Theater was founded by Beryl McBurney in Port of Spain in Trinidad. She was the pioneer in promoting primitive and Caribbean dance. Her influence continues to be conveyed within the generations of dance and culture even up to today.
Of the band at the helm, and it is really a play on the wedding. It's a beautiful costume.
Brings back fond memories.
Oh yes, it's always lovely to be a bride.
Including the fascinator?
Including the fascinator.
What goes through your mind when you're about to cross that stage?
Oh, it's such a free, liberating feeling.
And some of the Honduran figures that are the role very important plays is Ramon Amaya Amador, that he wrote about a lot of critics about what people were going through in the society in Honduras. Also Rafael Murillo wrote El Lado Lejano and has been performed over 1,000 times worldwide. And Daniela Inez, a Honduran poet, in the same time as the first one, he wrote about what the society of Honduras were going through in the 50s. And the works of Tito Estrada, director of Memories Theater, are still played in Honduras.
The Coliseum in Tabarca, so lots of Roman ruins where we have our theaters and music, everything is there. It's incredible to see.
And Jan and Sheila, she will conclude the program. Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you. I just
want to say thank you to everybody and everyone for staying. This was a launch today. This was our initial time. So, you know, we're still working out the perfection. But I really thought they did a fabulous job. This was not easy. When you have 5 different speakers representing all these wonderful countries, we just want to give you another hand and thank you. We know the work that was put into getting this ready is not easy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Each one of you were excellent, really. So what we're going to do, you know, we never leave without doing a group photo, right? We want history, every one of you who are here. So what we'd like to do, and with Sheila, just want to say again, you are the best of the best. What you do here with AAFSW is phenomenal. So I just want to say on behalf of all of us and the Washington Cultural Education Organization, we think you're fabulous, and you are #1 in this city. Sheila Switzer.